Well, for the 20th week in the year, using only the Gospel, Matthew 15, verses 21 to 28. You ever heard that, I'm sure you have, that vulgar phrase about women? That woman is a dog. Well, we have something like that maybe in today's Gospel. Two Gospels I find people have big problems with, and one is those people worked all day from the early morning to late in the afternoon, and some were hired very last hour in the afternoon. They all got the same pay. Not fair. I don't like it. I don't understand it. Well, another something like that is today's Gospel with the woman that Jesus seemingly calls a dog. Let's look at that. Jesus was a Jew, a good Jew, and he wanted to remain a good Jew. In fact, he was so involved in his religion that he wanted Judaism to be even better than it was. Like Roman Catholicism, it's not perfect. And so he would point out some of the problems that he thought was wrong with Judaism. Just look at all of those statements about the scribes and the Pharisees. Well, he was very much concerned and believed that he was called to do this. He didn't feel called to the Gentile world. That was Saul. And that's the setting here in today's gospel. And so, this poor Canaanite woman, not Jewish, Canaanite woman, comes to Jesus with her problem. Her daughter. My daughter is troubled by a demon. Demons was anything that was evil. It would go way back to the Persian empires. And for example, I like the demon called Mazuzu. Mazuzu was a strong, warm wind from the south that carried with it malaria. And so that strong, warm wind with malaria was a demon. Well, there are all kinds of demons. They're personified. And this woman had a big problem, and she goes to Jesus for help. And her problem is just that. Well, Jesus, the good Jew, he was primarily interested in Judaism, in the Jewish nation. And so Jesus didn't even say a word to her. He didn't respond to her. The apostles responded. They said, "Send her away, for she keeps calling out after us." Even Jesus himself, listen, I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, not to all the other people, not to the Gentile world, lost sheep of the house of Israel. She still comes and says, "Jesus, help me." And then he makes that crazy statement that seems, "Woman," here's the statement, "it's not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs." I need to throw the food to the house of Israel, not to the others, the house of the dogs. So Jesus bends and his heart is warmed, and because of her persistence, because of this woman's faith, because of her clever answer, "Oh, sir, but even the dogs eat the scraps that fall from the table of their master." Jesus is moved because of her faith. He wasn't calling her a dog. In fact, he was calling her a woman with great faith. A woman, great is your faith. In due time, the message of Jesus takes on new ramifications and deeper insights, or more numerous insight not just the house of Israel, not just to shape up the house of Israel, but his message is meant to shape up the whole world. And in due time, through the help of Saul, Jesus is now working through Saul, called Paul, is the same message reaches out to the whole world. Thank God for this Canaanite woman, this non-Jewish woman who comes to Jesus with faith in Jesus, not a Jewess, but a Canaanite, and she melts the heart of Jesus. And he cured her daughter that very hour. Need to keep things in perspective. Jesus came for everybody. Maybe not, it seems, immediately, but for everybody. His message is universal. His message is Catholic. His message is for everybody, not just the Christian or Catholic or American citizen. It's for the world. It's even for terrorists. Have a good day.